Hey, what's up everybody? This is Dayron and welcome to Daycore On Demand. Today, we're going to be doing a full body 23-minute workout on the Microformer. Before we begin, we're going to need to attach one cable to the center rail of your carriage, and we're going to need one black spring for resistance. If you want to make it a bit more challenging, you can do 2 black springs. All right, so let's begin. We're going to start with a single arm chest press. We're sitting on our back platform, working our left side to begin. All right, here we go. So from here, we're pushing all the way out as far as we can, and then slowly coming back into a 90-degree angle. As we push away, we're activating pecs, delts, and triceps. Making sure the shoulders are relaxed down, make sure the core is nice and tight, shoulders stacked over the hips. The elbow should be at a 45-degree angle as you bend the arm. We don't want the elbow at the same level of the shoulder. We want to try to eliminate any risk of injury. And then that slow 8 to 10 count as we bend at the elbow. Then that slow 8 to 10 count as we press it right back out again. Now we're down to our last 20 seconds. Let's go ahead and reach about halfway and then short little pulses. Burning it up, nice and easy. Breathing through every single rep. We have 10 seconds. I'm gonna turn towards you and we're gonna go for a single arm pull through. In 4, 3, 2, here we go. So we're on our knees. We're hinged forward and we're gonna slowly pull through, squeezing lat, trap, and rear delt, and then slowly allowing it to come back through again. Now, if you wanna make this a bit more challenging, you can scoop the knees away from the back platform. If you need to lessen the resistance, come closer to the back platform. Either way, we're hinged forward. Again, keeping the chest up, shoulders back, core nice and tight. We want a slight bend in the elbow, and as we lift up on that slow 8 to 10 count, feel that tight squeeze, hold a sec before you release, and then slowly allow it to come right back through again. Now we're down to our last 15 seconds. Let's go ahead and pull it up. Now that short little pulse. Again, building up that good burn. We have 10 more seconds. We're gonna turn towards the front platform, and we're gonna go for a single arm bicep curl. In 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go, let's turn. So we're still kneeling, the elbow is up high, and we're curling into the forehead. And then slowly extending right back out. Now our goal is to keep the elbow the same level of the shoulder for more activation of the bicep and delt. Then we want to keep that constant tension, but not extending the arm all the way out. Stick straight, maintain a soft bend in the elbow, and curling from here. Shoulders stacked over the hips, hips over the knees, keeping that core nice and tight. And again, if you want to add any resistance, you can scoop the knees back or come closer to lessen the resistance. Now we're 20 seconds away. Let's curl it in and go for short little pulses, burning up those biceps. Yeah, just like that, keep it going. We're almost there, we're down to our last 10 seconds, and we're gonna hinge forward for the sexy back. Single arm sexy back in 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. So now we're hinged forward again, and from here, extending back, squeezing lats and triceps, and then slowly coming right back to the 90-degree angle. So again, we're hinged forward, but without allowing that back to round. Chest up, shoulders back, core nice and tight. I want you to stay mindful of the elbow. Your elbow should be in the same spot. So as you extend the arm up, try not to allow the elbow to lift any higher. As the hand comes forward, the elbow should not drop. Keep it in the same place to get maximum target of that left tricep. Now we're down to our last 20 seconds. Let's pick that hand up high and then short little pulses, burning up that tricep. Just like that, very nice, keep it going. We're almost there, we're down to our last 10 seconds, and we're gonna go for a single leg split squat with the kickback. In 3, 2, let's stand it up. So we're gonna put that strap on the left foot, right foot stand down to the floor. Now from here, we're gonna bend the right leg 90 degrees. Then as we stand up, we're gonna kick the left leg back for the good squeeze of the glute and hamstring. So bending like the split squat, driving through the heel, standing up with the right foot, squeezing that glute, hamstring, and quad. We're getting that good squeeze of the glute and hamstring of the left leg. Slowly come back down. You can use the handles for assistance if you need to. Just make sure you're not applying too much pressure. We want to allow the legs to work here. Now we're down to our last 20 seconds. We're going to straighten both legs out and we're going to pulse in and out on that left leg. Stay with it, we're not there yet. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go, up tall, both legs straight. Now give me a little kick in and out with that left leg. Building up that tension, building up that burn in the glute and hamstring. While we're in this position, make sure the hips are square so your hips are not turning to your left side. That's a good work. We're down to our last 8 seconds. We're gonna keep both legs straight and we're gonna calf raise with the right foot. In 3, 2, both legs straight. Now, come up on that right heel and slowly place it down. Come up on that right heel, hold a sec, and slowly place it down. So while we've been focusing on that left leg, the right leg has been burning as well, keeping us stabilized. And we'll add an extra burn for going with that calf raise. And we have 8 more seconds. And we're gonna go for a hamstring curl. In 4, 3, 2, put that left foot down behind the right. And from here, we're gonna curl the heel to the butt and then slowly tap the left toe down and curl it right back up again. Now, if you feel comfortable, you're more than welcome to do this hands-free. If you want more resistance, you can step away. You may not get as much range of motion with the carriage tapping the back platform, but get whatever range you feel comfortable and maximum work out of that calf and hamstring. Squeeze and hold a sec, and slowly bring it back down again. We want a slight bend in the right leg, so again, we're still keeping that glute and hamstring activated at the same time. Now we have about 20 seconds. We're gonna bring the heel to the butt and we're gonna pulse it out. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, heel to butt. Now pulse that curl, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Just like that, nice and easy. Make sure we're breathing through every single rep. Nice job, everybody. You're looking good, stay with it, but we're not through it yet. We have 15 more seconds. We're gonna go to full range of motion and add 3 pulses. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Slowly tap the toe down again and then come right back up. And give me 3. 1, 2, 3, and then slowly take it back down again. That light tap and bring it right back up. 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. Stay with it. We're almost there. We're down to our last 10 seconds. I'm gonna turn towards you and we're gonna go for a squat with the outer thigh. In 3, 2, here we go. So we're standing up tall. I'm facing you now. We're gonna sit down into the squat, stand up, and simultaneously pick that left leg up. And again, coming down, sitting into the squat, hips behind us, knees over the ankles, chest up tall, push through the heels, lift up. Attacking the glutes and hamstrings. And at the top, lift that leg up as high as you can. And squeeze that glute down the thigh. So again, for added resistance, you can step away from the platform. To lessen it, step closer. Either way, we want to sit down as deep as we can into that squat. And we want to be able to pick that left leg up as high as we can for that good squeeze of the glute and outer thigh. Now we have 15 seconds. We're gonna stay down deep and pulse out the squat. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go right here. Now just that short controlled pulse. Nice and easy. Not bouncing with it. Every move is intentional. With that slow pulse, we're building up that burn more and more. That's exactly what we want. We're at 15 seconds. We're gonna stand up and pulse that outer thigh. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stand it up. Now right here, picking up as high as you can in that short little pulse. It's nice and easy. Now while we're burning up that left side, glute now the thigh, you're feeling the pressure on the glute and hamstring of the right leg, and that's okay. The more muscle activation, the better. But don't forget that core, keeping that tight to maintain balance. We have 10 seconds, and we're going back to the single arm chest press on the right side. In 3, 2, here we go. So we're seated back on the platform. All right, we're grabbing about the handle, and we're sitting here, stacked up, shoulders on top of the hips. And from here, we're pressing through the hands, extending out to the arm is straight, and then we're slowly coming back to a 90-degree angle, but with the elbow pointed at the ground. That way we're getting activation of the pec, delt, and tricep simultaneously. Remember, we don't want the elbow at the same level of the shoulder. That way we prevent any injury. And then that core staying nice and tight, shoulder stacked over the hips. And then that good, push it all the way out. That's looking good, stay with it. Now we're down to our last 15 seconds. Let's go ahead and bring it in halfway. And let's go for short little pulses. Nice and easy, just like that. Good work. We have 10 more seconds. And I'm going to turn away from you, and we're going for the pull through. And 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. I'm turning away from you. And from here, we're going to hinge forward, and then we're slowly pulling through, getting the elbow up as high as we can for that nice tight squeeze of the lat, trap, and rear delt, and then slowly allowing the carriage to come right back in again. Remember, we're hinged forward, but without allowing it back to round. We're still keeping the chest up, shoulders back, and that core nice and tight. If you want any added resistance, you can go away from the back platform. If you need to lessen it, you could come on it a little bit closer. Either way, making it as challenging as you can. And that good high lift up. Squeeze at the very top of it. Feel that tight pinch once you get there. And then slowly allow it to come in. But we're going to take it up, and we're going to go for that good little pulse. We have 10 more seconds. Now I'm going to turn towards the front platform, and we're going for the bicep curl. And 5, 4, 3, 2, let's turn. So we're going to get that elbow up nice and high and curl all the way into the forehead. And then slowly extend right back out to the soft bend in the elbow to keep that bicep engaged. Remember, you want to try to keep the elbow the same level of the shoulders for that good activation of the bicep and delt. If you need to, you can drop the elbow a little bit lower. That's okay. Just make sure the elbow does not get behind you. That's where we start to lose that activation. And again, we're keeping that core nice and tight. Shoulder stacked directly over the hips. And that's slow. Curl as we bring it in. 20 seconds left. Let's stay right here and pulse it out. Short little pulses, burning up the biceps. Good job. We have 15 more seconds, and we're going to hinge forward and go for the sexy back. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's hinge it forward, elbow glued to the side, and from here we're extending back, squeezing lat and tricep, and then slowly coming right back to the 90-degree angle. Again, we're hinged forward, but without allowing the back to round. Keeping the chest up, shoulders back. And again, if you want to make it a bit more challenging, go away from the platform. To modify it, come on in a little bit closer. Either way, make sure your elbow is staying glued to the same spot. So as the elbow comes down, the hand comes down, the elbow shouldn't drop with it. And as the hand lifts up, the elbow should not rise with it. We're going to keep the elbow in the same spot to really target that tricep. Now we have about 15 seconds left. We're going to pick that hand up and go for those little pulses. Here we go. Nice and easy, just burning it up. Taking it short and slow. That's a good job. We have 10 more seconds. And we're going to stand up and go for that split squat, kick back. In 3, 2. So now we have the foot strap portion on the right foot. Left foot down to the floor. And from here, we're bending the left leg, standing up and kicking back with the right, getting that tight squeeze in the right side glute and hamstring. And then slowly coming right back down again, getting that left quad flat, pushing through the left heel, standing up, squeezing that glute and hamstring simultaneously. Remember, with that hinge forward, you'll be able to kick that right leg back a little bit higher and without turning your hips. You want to keep those hips square. You want that good squeeze. Hold it a sec, and then that slow 8 to 10 coming right back down again. Now we have 10 more seconds. We're going to straighten both legs out, and we're going to pulse on the right leg. And 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go, both legs straight. Now kick it in and out. Just a slight bend and pushing away. Push, push. So remember, we're targeting that glute and hamstring of the right leg, getting that burn. But keeping us stabilized is that left leg. So you're still feeling the tension here. Again, the more muscle activation, the better. 5 seconds left. We're gonna hold it, both legs straight in 3, 2, both legs straight. Now, the calf raise on the left foot. Picking that left heel up, hold a sec, and slowly place it down. Remember, if you feel comfortable, you're more than welcome to do this hands-free. You can step away from more resistance, wherever you want to be to make this challenging for yourself. Now we have 10 more seconds, and we're going to go for that hamstring curl. In 5, 4, 3, 2, step that right foot down behind the left. And from here, curling, heel to butt, and then slowly tapping that right toe down. Curling it up, hold a sec, and slowly drop. So make sure not at any point does your right knee get to the same level of the left. Keep the right knee behind. That's gonna give you more activation, more focus on that right side hamstring. Slowly allowing that foot to tap, and then slowly curling it back up again. Nice work. Maintain those square hips. Now we have 20 seconds. We're gonna curl it up, heel to butt, and pulse it out. Not there yet, keep working it nice and easy. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, heel up, now pulse, pulse. Squeezing that heel to the butt. Just like that, very nice, keep it going. Nice and easy. Good job. Again, we're targeting that right hamstring right now. But do you feel that pressure building up on that left leg, keeping us stable? We have 10 more seconds. We're gonna go back to full range of motion, but adding 3 pulses. 4, 3, 2, here we go, slowly tap the toe down. And curl it back up again, and here's 3. 1, 2, 3, slowly take it down again, repeat. Soft tap, curl it up. 1, 2, 3, good job. We have 15 more seconds. I'm gonna turn away from you, and we're going to that squat, outer thigh, in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. So I'm turned away from you. And from here, we're gonna push the hips back behind us, sitting down in an imaginary chair, and then slowly standing up, driving through the heels, squeezing glutes, hamstrings, and quads, and then lift the right leg up, squeezing the glute and outer thigh. And again, repeat, hips behind us, knees over the ankles, chest up tall, sitting in that imaginary chair, not allowing the back to round, and then pushing through the heels to lift, squeezing glutes and hamstrings, and then that nice high lift for the great squeeze of the glute and outer thigh. Drop the foot down nice and easy and repeat. That's a good job. So we're going to stay with this. We're almost down to our last 20 seconds. And we're going to sit down deep, and we're going to continuously pulse it out. But stay with it. We're not there quite yet. Keep working it nice and slow. Get that squeeze. Keep the core tight. Try to maintain balance. We're going for that pulse in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Let's sit down deep. And now that continuous pulse. That inch up and down, nice and easy, pushing through the heels. We're not going to lift too much. Maybe just an inch up and an inch down. That's it. Making sure we're not bouncing. Controlled movement, intentional movement, allowing that burn to build up with every single pulse. Now we have about 10 more seconds. We're going to stand up and we're going to pulse the outer thigh. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Let's stand it up. And now we're going to lift that right leg up and continuously pulse it nice and easy, getting that great burn of the glute and outer thigh. Again, short and slow. Try to maintain that balance. If you need to, get a light touch on the high handle to assist. But we're almost there. We're down to our last 15 seconds, and we're going to go for a crunch. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. So, we're going to lay down on our backs. We're going to grab that cable. Hands are above head, legs are straight, and crunching up to the toes. Out through the mouth as we crunch up, in through the nose as we lay back. So at this point, the legs will not move. We're going to keep the legs still. We're just going to pick up head and shoulders as we reach for the toes. That big exhale, hold a sec, and slowly in through the nose as we come down. Squeeze the upper abs. Good, and slowly drop. Now we have 15 seconds. Let's come on, lift up and pulse out. We have 10 seconds, and we're gonna go for leg lifts. Keeping the hands up high now. And 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Now slowly, lower the legs to about 45 degrees. Then pick them back up towards your hands. That's it. Now, if you need to modify this, you can bend at the knees slightly. You don't have to go down quite as low. But make sure you are pushing your lower back to the ground. It should not arch. If that happens, again, cut your range of motion or bend your knees. Then make sure as we lift the legs, we are only pulling with the lower abs, not our quads, not the hip flexors. Then breathe in through the nose as we drop it down, out through the mouth as we lift it up. Now we have 15 seconds. Drop to 45 degrees. Hold it there. Stay strong. Hold it. We have 5 more seconds. We're going to finish off with the knee tuck. And 3, 2, here we go. So from here, we're tucking the knees, bringing the hands to the toes, and then slowly extend right back out again. So legs straight, and then bend the knees as we come in, crunch, and extend it right back out. So this one, we're targeting upper and lower abs simultaneously to finish. And again, breathing in through the nose as we extend out through the mouth, crunching it right back in. Come on, we're 30 seconds away from the end of this workout. You've been warriors this far, stay that way. Now we have 20 seconds. Let's burn it up. Crunch it in the pulse. Come on, stay strong. Abs are on fire. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Great job, everybody. Way to get through that brutal strap workout. 23 minutes of hard work.